Okay, now check this out. After Oklahoma City, now mind you, Kevin Durant had already left as a free agent in 2016. You still had Russell Westbrook for the next 3 seasons. He asked to be traded to the Houston Rockets. So he was gone. Kevin Durant was gone. Serge Ibaka, I believe, was traded to the Toronto Raptors. He was gone. Thabo Sefolosha was gone. He went elsewhere. I believe he went to the Atlanta Hawks. I could be wrong in that, but I'm thinking Atlanta Hawks. So all of the cornerstone players from the 2010s were gone. So you start this new decade out, and after they traded Chris Paul, do you realize the next like 3 years, they was winning like 20 some games, 24 games, 25 games. And then during the 22-23 season, they made a jump and went 40. I believe the record was 40-42. And then last year, boom, here they go. They take off. They win 57 games. They clinch the number 1 seed in the West. And this year, they're definitely going to surpass their record and clinch the number 1 seed in the West for the 2nd straight year. Do you realize that is now this is an established franchise, Oklahoma City, right? Okay. Do you realize that's about how long it took for those expansion teams to improve and become playoff caliber, such as the Miami Heat, such as the Orlando Magic, such as the Charlotte Hornets? And then by the late 90s, the Minnesota Timberwolves, who drafted Kevin Garnett in 1994, and then about 3 years later, they brought in Stephon Marbury. And then by the late 90s, they became a playoff level team. But 3 out of the initial 4 expansion teams from 1988-89, they became playoff level. That's about the same timeline as an established franchise starting over again. You see what I'm saying? So when you compare the success and the improvement of an expansion team compared to a long-standing franchise such as Oklahoma City Thunder, who originally existed in Seattle as the Seattle Sonics, you can see that the notion that expansion made the league weak is really a misnomer. It's really a misnomer. So let's dig deeper into this. Okay. Number 2, most of your top collegiate players in the nation. I'm talking about elite level college players, like 2-time All-American level players, such as the Ronnie Cycles, the Glenn Rices, the Cary Grants. Glenn Rice won a national title in 1989